Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, People We Meet on Vacation. It's on Netflix, hour and 57 minutes long, and it's like ridiculously highly starred. 6.8 I want to say. 11,000 people rated it. I don't have my tablet anymore, but I'll confirm that, but it's really up there. I had no idea. Directed by Brett Haley. Writers are people I never recognized. Cast: Emily Bader, Tom Blyth, Sarah Catherine Hook, Lucien Lavezinskow. I don't know these people. I looked at them on IMDb and I didn't recognize any of them. So it's in this rom-com based on Emily Henry's novel. Total opposites Poppy and Alex grow closer over the years of summer travels until one trip changes everything. That's what we got. So Netflix thinks I'll love it. But I tell you what, when I wasn't planning on watching this, I knew it kept popping up every now and again, but it's #1 movie on Netflix, and like I said, it's like 6.8 or something like that on IMDb with a lot of reviews, so maybe it's worth it. Let's find out. Stick around, I'll let you know. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of People We Meet on Vacation. There's no "the" in it, just so you know. Where to go with this? So, the credits are rolling. There's 7 minutes left, and normally in Netflix, once the credits start, like 2 minutes in, and then it jumps to the square, and it's like, what's on next? So there might be a post-credit scene. It's a romantic comedy, and you can kind of imagine what's going to happen. Now, I did enjoy the premise of this, right? So these are two people who met over a span of like 10 years, right? So they meet in college, whatever, but they happen to be from the same hometown, and that's like the origin of their not meeting, but on the way back from college. You'll watch it, you'll see what I mean. But it's cute. Opposites. She loves to travel, the guy doesn't. And when I say he and she, I don't know. Emily Bader or whatever, Bader, I would say is her name, and then Tom Blyth. And I felt that, and I'm cheating because it's coming on right now. There are other people, and as the credits come up, I'll tell you their names, that I did recognize in this. Luke Cage is in it. So, seeing him, and he was in You. He's in a lot of different things. Anyway, but, the cool thing that I like about it is the fact that they traveled. Like, every summer for like 10 years, 9 or 10 years, the two of them, as friends, would travel to all these great places and have this great fun. So I'm like jealous of that. I like that aspect. I mean, to be young and be able to do that and go see the world, I think is phenomenal. And I thought that was great. Also jealous, the guy, he's like a runner and he's fit and stuff like that. I wish I could run. I mean, not that I can't run, but I can't get into it. I tried it. Miles Heiser, 13, I forget what that show was on Netflix, but he was in that. Oh, I can't believe I can't remember that one. But he's in 13 Tapes, something like that. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I can't remember. But there's two other people. One is Cameron from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and Molly Shannon. So they play a pair of parents in here. His name is Alan Ruck, Cameron. So anyway, so it's fun to see that. It's fun to see there is a lot of comedy between them and what they experience over their trips. It does do a lot of flashing backwards and flashing forwards. Like, they're supposed to be going, they're going to Barcelona at the end, the final scene of the movie, or, final third act, whatever. But it flips back to like all these different trips that they went on and everything that, they shows the depth between the two characters. And, it's very predictable, as you can imagine. 6.8, I did verify before I started this. It was 6.8 on IMDb. And while it was good, the hard part was I was getting on my phone a little bit here and there. I don't know. I was getting on my phone a little bit here and there. And I think the bad part about that was when they do a flash backwards. You don't know, because it seems like it's the real time. But I do think the two of them had good chemistry and made the movie a lot more fun because of that. And I will say that there's one thing that I think, this is one where just a line I could have added for free, I think. And I'll share that with you. So if you're into romantic comedies, I don't know if that's your demographic. It's not necessarily mine, but I watched it anyway. It had a high rating. Definitely worth the watch for that. But I don't know. It's a hard one to recommend. I don't know why my camera's shaking, but I'm sorry. Anyway, real quick before my camera... Oh. So really quick, I want to say there's the one line that I think could have improved this a little bit. I don't know. It was fun. They have this whole origin story and you see it and whatever. So spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. If you didn't know, they're probably going to get together right at the end. And maybe not. Maybe they are. I don't know. But at the part that they do finally find love for each other and they're out in the rain and they're you know, whatever. And he says, you know, oh, you know, I've always loved you. When did you start loving me? I think was his question. The one line that would have made this, I don't know, I think so much better. Not so much better, but I just came to me and I want to share it. Is that was the wish I made. Bam! You remember back in the beginning, if you watch this movie, when they make a wish, she makes a wish, she uses his quarter and throws it in the wishing well. And she's like, I wish I could tell you what my wish is. I wish I could tell you what my wish was. What if that was the thing? He's like, hey, when did you know you were in love with me? That was the wish I made. Boom. Full circle. You know, drives it all home, happily ever after. There you go. You know, these kinds of things you can get for free if you just, you know, give me access to the movies a little bit ahead of time. All right, there you go. I don't know if that was fun or not, but thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.